Hi, I'm Divine Kika, and this is Tantra Lounge, Sex Talk Radio.
Ooh, that sounds hot.
I'm a #1 international bestseller. I help you to master your sexuality and your self-awareness so you can live a life of love, power, and freedom while you enjoy fulfilling, happy, lasting relationships. And I bring the best of the best. I wrote this book about the mother man in sexuality and how to be the mother man. And what I do is I handpick amazing men in the world that are doing amazing work. And I bring them to you to bring the awareness, the wisdom to you so you can have a better love life, sex life, and enjoy more. Today I'm with Chris Luth. And I always
A
say
modern man, apparently.
A modern man. And Chris has been an amazing gift in my life. He's an amazing sensual massage teacher, an amazing master in so many ways. And he has so much wisdom to share with you today. And I'm really excited to bring this wisdom to you. So tell me a little bit about you.
Okay. So, but this is about you. Just quickly, a little about me so you can know more about her. I have been doing Chinese internal martial arts pretty much my whole life since I was a kid, and started studying Tantra when I was 17, studying Qigong, internal energy work, and over the years, this blossomed out into a blending of internal energy work and Chinese martial arts with all aspects of sensuality and sexuality and sensual massage and so on. So that's my background, and I'm here visiting Kika and seeing what she has to say.
Yeah, and we have taught some workshops together before, and that was really a beautiful experience. And what I saw is like when we taught these sensual massages and did this little workshops in San Diego, that was really fun. And what we got is that people got out like more connected. The couples were more in love with each other, and a lot of what I learned about kissing, I learned with you in your little kissing workshop, and then I went on and then I added my own stuff, and then I went on and teaching kissing workshops as well. But I really like the love and the awareness and the joy that comes out in the end of our workshops. That's what I want you to get today from this interview for you. Like if we can give a little bit to you so you can bring home tonight. So I want to ask you, Chris, like what is the main thing that people don't know about massage? Like that's like changes the tone of, if you could say one thing to people, like, okay, when you start, you need to know this very thing. And that, I like when you talk about the bubble of love that you create, the bubble of love that you are.
Yeah, no, that's beautiful too. I mean, I can think of a couple of things that occur with people when they're giving a partner a massage. And I think one thing that's common is people maybe aren't that used to giving massage, and when they think it's the moment to give their partner, their lover, a massage, or if they're asked to give them a massage, I think frequently people make the mistake of not sensing out whether this is the moment to give a therapeutic, relaxing massage, or if this is the moment when their partner wants something more erotic and stimulating and sensual. And their partner may ask for a massage wanting to be, stimulated and loved and go into a lovemaking session, and that person may just, here's a little, let me make your shoulders relax and things like this, which is beautiful. Everybody likes that, but it may, again, it's a situation where if you don't sense out where the right energy is, you might go in the wrong direction.
And you can even ask. You can simply ask. I could give you a little more relaxing massage or a healing massage, or I could give you a more sensual massage. What would you like tonight? Or what would you feel best for you?
Absolutely.
And I think that's a simple thing to do, but it shows care. It shows that you love them and you want the best for them, right? So
And another thing that you might want to consider is that people. If you're uncomfortable with a massage, you haven't been trained, you haven't got enough experience to feel very adept at it or comfortable yourself, the tendency can be to just sort of focus on doing, what has a massage person done to me before, and so on like that. And one thing that can be really nice is that can make it easier for you is to massage your partner as if you were trying to bring pleasure to yourself. Now, you don't take your focus off of your partner. You keep your focus on your partner, and you keep your energy and focus there. But while you're doing that, the strokes that you're doing and the movements you're doing, Do what makes you feel good. Do what brings sensual pleasure to you in that moment. And if you keep your focus on them while touching them in a way that pleasures you, you're going to relax. You're going to lose all that nervousness. You relax. And 2, you're probably going to make them feel very good. It's probably going to work out quite well.
That's awesome. And okay, so for somebody that doesn't know about sensual massage, what is 3 things that you can demonstrate right now?
There was 2
and I'm
things there.
three little things about massage that people need to know. Or
okay, well, I just happen to have this little oil right here. I don't know what it was doing sitting there. Did you put that there?
I have got massages from you before, and his massage is just amazing. Like the way they make the body feels. So
does this feel good?
No, you.
It feels good to me. Oh wait, I'm supposed to massage you.
Like a cat.
Okay, now that actually was intentional, because the type of massage I teach, the essential massage, in that we use all the parts of the body. Like I'm going to use all parts of my body to give you a massage. So my forearm, both my palms are going to be in contact, and my forearm is going to be massaging you along there. So while this may be stroking, oh wait, we're not even in the camera. While this may be stroking down here, and this is stroking here, my forearm is stroking across there. A lot of these strokes are going to feel as if you're embracing that person. You're just hugging them. You're embracing them. And this might be your leg or your abdomen or your back or your inner thigh or someplace nice like that.
So see, the thing is, like, he has a full connection. He's using various parts of his body. He's totally connected. And the thing, do you see how he's holding me? And I'm completely relaxed. So he's not letting my arm fall and then I have to lift it to him, which is a mistake a lot of people do when they're giving a massage or when they're holding the love bomb. I like one of the things that you say, the love bomb.
Well, yeah, or we call it love injection kisses.
I love that.
You bring all that love in your heart, you bring it right up to your throat, into your face, into your mouth, and then you just inject it. You plant it. You deposit it in different spots. Right?
That's fun. That's fun. Yeah. No. What is another thing that people need to do? Let's do the up and down thing. Like when you do up.
Okay. All right.
That I learned with you too.
So, what you'll find when you're working with energy in the body, your movement, my hand movement, when I'm touching her, will basically cause her energy to follow that path. So if I want to move energy up her arm,
I feel like he can make me feel whatever he wants when he touches me. It's so interesting.
I want to move energy up her arm. I'm going to stroke like this. If I want to move energy up her thigh towards her genitals, I would stroke upward like that. If we've generated a lot of sexual energy and a lot of erotic energy in your genital area, and I want to move it out through your body and spread it out from that spot, then the strokes are going to go from the energy point, like the genitals, outward, like this. So strokes up and down will move energy in really nice specific directions. What we find is that if you stroke sideways, if you go, let's say, whether it's her back or her chest, if I go sideways with a stroke, the body perceives that as very confusing. It's very like
when people do, like a lot of times people just keep doing this, and it's like, that doesn't do anything.
So can you turn this side?
Yeah.
So if I stroke downward on her back, that's going to bring the energy down and it's going to ground her. Okay. So if I want to raise energy, I'm not going to stroke downward. I'll be stroking upward if I want to raise energy. If I want to bring it right up here. Okay. So this will bring it up. If she's overstimulated or in a panic or is going through an emotional experience, downward is the way you want to go. This is going to bring the energy down and ground it. If I stroke from side to side, this generally causes somewhat of an energetically confusing experience for people. So this is really not a particularly productive one. Stroking horizontally with a swoop upward at the end or a swoop downward at the end works fine. Okay, but just this side-to-side thing is so something you really don't want to do. But up, right up into there, up, like that.
That was really good.
Right, and if we need to ground that, the strokes will come down, all the way down towards the sacrum, down, and get grounded down there.
Well, thank you. So now you learn 3, and can we give like 3 different strokes or 3 different ways of massage? like the tantric. Can I
well,
tell?
you know, again, yeah, go ahead. You show me what you want to do. You're about to do something good.
Yeah,
Do it to
I was
me.
going to. So like that. Sometimes when you massage somebody, you can just go lightly with your hands, right? And then there's a light touch and then a gentle touch. And you can use your whole hand, or you can use the middle of your hands, or you can just use the tip of your fingers, and you can vary it, right? Like I like to imagine that my hands are actually traveling and feeling every inch of the skin, and I like to feel the entire. And when I'm moving, I'm not just doing my hand, because that doesn't give us a lot. And then I did massage for 15 years, so I did a long time too. Yeah. That's why our workshops are really good. Yeah. So one of the things is like I am dancing, I'm putting my whole body into this, and I'm going. It's like there's something about where your nose goes, your hand goes, like your nose follows your hands, right? And then bring it back. Now I'm not. It's not a light touch. It's connected. I'm present. I'm holding, and I'm feeling you, right? And then the other thing is like I can do it with the back of my hands, where I can just go simply just feel it and bring it, or the tip of my fingers. And another thing you can do is like through the where you go circular motion, or you can just grab, right? Or some of the tantric scriptures even go through bleeding, like scratch into bleeding. But I think there's a point where you don't want to leave marks, right? Depends. Some
I'll pass on the bleeding, but the scratches.
I'll pass on the bleeding, and I'll pass on the marks. But a little impression. Now, like he said, if I do it upwards, every folding is an erogenous zone, and every folding, if I awake the foldings in the body and spend more time, there's more nerve endings, and I can awake by simply bringing up. Right, so if I bring down, I'm calming him down, just like he was saying. So play with that. Play with this different. But the best thing you can do. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
So the best thing you can do that I invite you to do is actually to massage your own arms. It's a great experience to just to see, and you will notice, like especially right here is a very sensitive area, right? That's. Yeah. So would you like to add something to that? I know you have a lot to add to that, but I love when you speak about the bubble of love, that you are the bubble of love. Can you tell us about it?
Okay, all right. Gosh, what can I say? I think what you're referring to is just that an important skill to bring to any of interactions, any type of relationship, is really to vibrate at the state that you want to be at, or vibrate at a state of love. Just like generate that yourself and bring that to the interaction. So you get your vibration at that state of open heart and beautiful love, expand it out and make it big enough that it fills the room, or at least make it big enough that it fills the two of us, so that she can just, you can invite people into your love bubble. You can invite them in to your little room, your little love room here, like I this. Love that. And then maybe you can make it big enough so that you just invite the whole room in.
And what is an easy way to do that, to bring myself to that loving energy?
Well,
I can talk about it.
Tell me, what do you think?
I would say that like you feel the love that you feel for yourself and for the people that you love in your life, and you can just remember the people that you really love and treasure, and feel that love. Or I like this anchoring, like when we have anchors, like beautiful moments that you had in your life that bring joy to your heart. Because even if you love somebody that is already gone in your life, or oh my God, there was a painful accident. Okay, but you had a beautiful moment with that person.
You can bring that back. Yeah.
Remember the beautiful moment. Forget about the rest, and you can just experience that feeling again in your heart. And then when you need, you use that.
Right. Absolutely.
Right? That's one way.
I agree.
Way?
No, that's what I would have said. That's what I would have said. Yeah, absolutely.
I absolutely.
Just do whatever it takes to go to that place, and then you just get that going and just expand it out and say, "Come on, right inside here, right inside the bubble."
That's so good. And you always have this beautiful presence, and you bring this beautiful light with you wherever we go, wherever I'm with you. I always
Yeah,
feel
well,
safe and loved and treasured,
Yeah.
and that's something that you don't do just to me. I've seen you do everywhere you go
That's
with
good.
who you are.
Yeah.
That's the
Well,
presence.
well, you always you always get me going and excited because you're like this all the time.
Ah.
She's yeah, that right. Like if you've seen any of her videos before, anything, you know what I'm talking about.
Thank
You know,
you.
she's just a bubble of energy and a bubble of
Thank
beauty
you.
and love
Thank
and
you.
smiles
Thank you.
and that's, you know, that's what you get with this girl here. That's a lot of, you get other things too, but one thing you'll get is this, right? So yeah, so what are you talking about? Bubble of love. You know how to do this. You go around. Yours is like this bubble of joy. This is bubble of happiness and bubbles and bubble. It's a bubble of bubbles. It's like champagne bubbles. You know, you just come in the room and just send champagne bubbles everywhere. Seriously.
That's so beautiful.
And that's what I see when we taught the workshops together, or when I've seen your workshops, is you know, I've just seen that like your bubbles, your little champagne bubbles go out and they hit everybody in the room. And everybody's getting touched by all these little giggles of champagne bubbles from you, I think. Really, you know?
Thank you. That's so beautiful.
That's sort of the way I see it, actually.
Yeah.
It's really beautiful.
Wow. Thank you.
Yeah.
So go home, create your bubble of love.
Excuse me.
Create your bubble of love and bring your partner in and that it's not just for the essential people in your life. It could be to your boss, it could be to your children, it could be anyone like that. Feel the love that you are and feel invited. And it doesn't have to be always sexual or sensual. So I invite you to remember the 3 mistakes, like that. No, do not do it too fast. Do not do it too much sideways. Don't do this. It's obnoxious. Okay, this is annoying. Right? Like, don't scratch too hard. What else?
Yeah, don't leave scars. No,
don't leave scars. Don't make the bleeding.
But here, get this. I can't wait. This is my copy. I can't wait to read it. I haven't read this yet, but I've actually read some of the reviews, and I just read one that was stunning. Like, I was just blown away by the effect that it had on this person. So just from that one review, several I read, but particularly from that one review, boy, I can't wait to read this book. So
thank you so much. Thank you.
Right there. It's going to be a good one, I can tell.
And now it has that #1 in there. Now I'm so excited about that. So guys, thank you for that, and thank you for bringing your love. Oh my God! So tell me a little bit about your Essential workshops. What is the website and how people can go to your page and find it out? Yeah,
you can go to esensualmassage.com. So www. Just the letter E, which represents energy or energy base. So esensualmassage.com. And you can find out all you need right there.
Yeah, and you are starting your world tour right now, and I'm so excited. The first stop was here in San Jose, California, where we are today. And this is so exciting that you are starting your world tour, and you're going to Australia, you're going to Europe, you're going all around. And
Chile, Ecuador, Chile, Europe, Australia, wherever. Yeah.
Fantastic. So this is going to be a beautiful journey. If you get an opportunity to go to his workshop, if he's in your town, or if you want to bring him to do a workshop, go to esensual.com.
Essential Massage.
Esensualmassage.com.
Yeah.
We will put the link below for you to see. And stay tuned. Tantra
Lounge. How are they going to get this book?
Go to divinekika.com and get this book. Divinekika.com. Divine, DIVINEKIKA.com.
Is this going to be in the links too?
Yes, it will be in the links below. If you have a hard time finding it, just go to Amazon and type in Divine Kika, DIVINEKIKA. Otherwise, I will come back soon with more.
We're going to go take a hot tub now?
Yes.
Okay, let's get in the hot tub.
We're going to the hot tub. So you guys have an amazing day, an amazing evening, and I truly believe that if you enjoy massaging your partner, if you enjoy touching your partner, you will bring more love, more connection, and more ease to your relationship. And we always want better connection in every level of our lives. So thank you for being an amazing modern man, spreading love into the world. Thank you for being an amazing modern woman. We are great friends for life. And I'm very grateful to have you in my life and to the gift that you bring to everywhere you go. Thank you.
Likewise.
Yeah. You're really a man that has done his homework with himself. Like that you did all you work on yourself to become the aware man. And that's what this book does. This book will bring you to be that person. And that's why it's been such a precious gift to see the reviews and all of that. Because how many years took you to get to be that, right? And then people now can do it so much easier. Go to his workshop soon. We'll put the link
Get
below.
her book.
And I see you soon.
Okay,
Much love.
bye-bye.
Namaste. Now we must go. Bye bye. Bye bye. No, this was